Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the lower city.
I see from your appearance that you're an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Selka-Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity. Please, don't say that! If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know? I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy. I am quite busy maintaining the facility. I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Taris, or are you more interested in Lower Taris and the Undercity? The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Taris, but we're no better than anyone else. The people here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity. The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity. Davik is the resident crime lord of Taris. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Taris. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. Yeah, the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith. The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there. Justice here on Taris is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments, execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the rat ghoul disease. I am quite busy. Republic escape pods? No, why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way. I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith. The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need? It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
Uh-huh. On it. It's open.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only. You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic. I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away. Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while. Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him. I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik. Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do. You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Uh-huh. On it. It's open.
What?
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you. You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want? I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man. You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Oh, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it. What?
On it.
It's open.
Sure.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to Laura says you belong, Slummy?
This is rich.
Yeah, like he said, these streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Kin shi kakchin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mula reji. Ching pala niska mule dun rata tigin potranko. De sarcha doma wana kondatama. We timembo rank thong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wana henak nek. Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Kin ba mule radwana, tong kin ba no kunok nek. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata, ranga kun bis kin no moruat, kakin chana guana bokon.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun, watu yama kama wana henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa, tong abuk shami nonok. China pala mule, tong ki ba non tontek, tunni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Kin kun shi kakchin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mule reji. Ching pala niska mule dun rata tigin potranko. De sarcha doma wana kondatama. Kuyami jvuk chikchita na patogta. Yafulke gogala jiji. Kawana bona atugawa, kankido rakun, watimi alabola. Kakin cha na guat na bon kon, wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest, ufmala nibo kurk. Bona na kachu, kicha badwang, Wanga kum kiba bu mulera kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tanga boksha nagnong. Mucha shakapaka. Ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Tanga bun shan nong. Wanga kun bis kin ba mulara. Choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni Gigi Alduana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kava dumpa kapaliamo na pata. Bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Tong na bun shanuyang. China pala mule. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tun ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Hachu apanki. Jishawa anibong ka sha chona si ichua byongbo joni. Minamambato mule ra. Hakugri katkoda parabola. Kakin cha na guat na bon kon. Wanakumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest. Wuf mala nibo gurk. China pala mule. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tu ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mule radwana. Tong kin ba no kudnok nek. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana brakon. Ni bajoni yo lak wish. Dopa yuma pasen lapti non goto. Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Kipuna na bon sha. Kava dumpa kupaliaya moka pata. Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun bist kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun Gigi either dwana. Kava volpa mulji gumana? Kakin. Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije? Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Hakuji kopa? Jino mularak kampiak. Slimjo puanwan dwana? Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi. Genchopa chawi tichok kakin cha na guat na bon kon. Wanakumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest. Wuf mala nibo kurk. Tanga bok sha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni Gigi Alduana. Kava volpa muli kumana? Rundi I chawa tongbola John.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society. Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris. I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet. You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along. I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris Tourist Board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers. Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Yes?
Karatumpa kunpa yiya mokapata. Mulirachikun tong na punsya nyunyan. Pamulchikamana.
Ichuka, nun takisa, umban chalora kun.
Oh! Ipona, kabatumpa kurpa yiya mokapata. Chiyoka kutumpa kurpa yiya.
Let's go!
What?
Ready? On it.
Kipuna! Puna na kachu. Kimban
Ready?
Mulinan. Natuana.
What?
Tunkin Kipuna! Kavatumpa kurpa yiya mokapaata. Chiyoka kutumpa kurpa yiya. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia. Tong hai tuam jiji yumalit pa ang yingkotu. Tolba da bung kwalya gando tenago chuchut. Kachi chu ay thahaudunga. Yumalit ka inkotun. Chilo mulra de ne bobo. Munko kun biskang. Bamulara takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thahaudunga. Tolba da bung kwalya gando tenago chuchut. Moga shampong pa, bolawan na chikni. Bamuleslik mo po da nawanga kun bist mulira best. Kachichu ay thaudunga. Yinkin kuno bamulira chikun. Slima podonna. Rundi haudonga kun hunkabi. We itha na dana itya. Watayuma kawama huhanek. Asyong turong umnipatoga. Wana kun bes ching palamul tongki. Takom justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa bolawan na chikni. Bamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Ui, ithanadan na yitya. Kunti chani. Tong patoga smaktelia. Takom justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa bolawan na chikni. Bamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Mana tota. Aku jikratuk pola. Jishok chonatong chung king no una pangpa mulira kun kili. Kun kili no ba. Watati manyokola una no ku mulira. Watawama mulira king kun jope shak. No ba mulira ji. Johnny yun turung chi wi ithadia. Pola una chinek. Ba mulira slimo wanga kun bisking. Shagji kin lorja wata uma? Kava volpa mulji kumana. Kin kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma? Tuni pudu! Rana nu prata dunk no sercha ichua penki! Mucha shak pangpa. Yinkin kun no ba mulri rachi kun. Takom justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa, bolawan na chikni. Bamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Tong ay tuam jiji yumalith pa ang yinkotu. Tulbada bunk walya gando danago chuchut, kachi chu ay thaudonga. Yumalith ka inkotun. Chilo mulra de nebobo. Wonka kun biskang. Bamulara.
Ready? What?
Ready?
Yes?
How you like that?
Yes?